Hi everyone, welcome to Tyler's Reviews Cooking Edition. Today we're going to be learning how to cook a grilled cheese, okay? Cooking a grilled cheese, not that hard, right? There's only a few ingredients, but there are some mistakes that you can make as a new chef. So I'm gonna go over a few things that you should avoid when you're trying to make your grilled cheese, okay? So let's get right into it. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start with bread, okay? Get 2 pieces of bread out. Now this is your life and blood here of your grilled cheese, okay? This is gonna make and break your grilled cheese, all right? So there's a few things that I see new chefs do whenever they first start out cooking with their grilled cheese. They wanna take the bread, they wanna pick it up, they wanna go out to their car, you know, put the bread into their car, buckle it up, get it all nice and safe and cozy, drive it to the nearest park, take it out to the park for a nice day, you know, throw the Frisbee around, toss the Frisbee around with the bread. You're not gonna wanna do that, okay? The bread can't catch, it's too hot outside. You don't need to do that. All you gotta do, take the bread out of the bag, put it on the table. Don't take it to the park, skip that step, you don't need that step. Okay, now we got the bread on the table, all right? So next thing we gotta do is butter the bread, right? When you get your butter out, it's best to have it thawed out already, let it get all soft. Makes it a lot easier to spread. So if you're a little bit of a dum-dum like me, you forget to get the butter out early, you pull it out, it's still cold, you can still use it. I'll show you a little trick how you can get butter on your bread if it's cold. So going back to things that people do that you don't really need to do. I see a lot of people, you know, pretend that this is their nose, like they're Pinocchio, you know, look at me, I'm lying, Pinocchio, Pinocchio. Don't need to do that. It's not necessary to make grilled cheese. Another thing I see people do, it's my wiener. You don't need to be Pinocchio. You don't need to pretend it's your wiener. You can just butter the bread and be on with it. So now we're at the part where you butter the bread. So if you have butter that's been thawed out for a while, super easy. You can just grab that and then just slather it on like that. It's nice and easy like that. Make sure it's all the way on there. A nice slather. This is all you need to do right here is just slather it up. Put some butter on it, right? Butter in the biscuits, you know? Just put some butter on it, make it all buttery. Okay, bread's buttered, right? So we can move on to the next step. The next step requires requires a pan, all right? So what I like to use is a cast iron pan. It cooks nice and even, and you get a little bit of metal taste, and I really like tasting metal. So I use this, and I'll show you over here. If you come on over here, we'll get to making the sandwich. All right, well, sometimes it takes your pan friggin' forever to heat up. So there's a lot of things that you can do while you're waiting. You can prep your cheese. So I got a little slice of American cheese here. This is just plastic, you don't need this, just throw it away. And I don't have a trash, so you just throw it anywhere. So you got your cheese here. Sometimes I see people want to wiggle it. That's totally fine. Gives you a good feel of how the cheese is, how it's gonna cook with the sandwich. If you want to wiggle it around, you know, give it a little shimmy shimmy. Smell it. Yeah, it's good cheese. Straight from America. Grade A slice of American cheese. Right from the shores of the friggin' Mississippi. Probably. I don't know. God, this pan takes forever to heat up sometimes. But you can't do that. Remember before I said if you don't thaw out your butter, there's a little hack if you forget to do that. All you gotta do, grab a little chunk of butter and then toss it right in. Boom. You take your unbuttered bread, plop it in there and just rub it around. Give it a little rubby. Give it a little rub down. A little 1-2 rub-a-doo. This is when I like to add my cheese. Now a lot of people add it nice and gently, make it all even. Not me. I like to friggin' chuck that thing in there. Ooh, okay. Yes, that is melting very nicely. So you're gonna wanna try and get it on there. Don't be afraid to use your hands, it's okay. Ow! Ah! Oh shoot. All right. 2 pieces of cheese might have been too much for this one, but that's all right. All right. Oh, it looks pretty good. We're just about done here. So, all right. Now that we got this all nice and cooked up, we'll take it over to our table over here. So follow me. All right, so we'll move it over here to our table. Put this wherever, doesn't really matter. Next thing we're gonna need is a knife. Now you want the biggest, longest knife possible. Makes you look way cooler. You don't wanna cut it right on the table. So what you wanna do, where the friggin' heck is that thing, man? Cutting board. Plop the sandwich right here on the cutting board. Just like that, all right? And then, can you guess what we're gonna do next? We're gonna friggin' cut it, okay? One slash right through, perfect. And look at that cheese pull. Look at that cheese pull. Cheese pull. Ow, cheese pull. Okay, we'll have the cool cheese pull in post, all right? One thing you're not gonna wanna do though is to rip up your entire sandwich trying to get a sweet cheese pull. Don't need to do that. Kind of ruined my sandwich here. A little bit bummed about that. Okay. All right, so once your grilled cheese is all done and it's cut, then you get to enjoy it. All right, well, thanks for joining us, guys. Hope you learned a little something about how to make a grilled cheese. Some things to do, some things not to do. I hope it makes your grilled cheese experience a little bit better and a little bit easier. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Hope you have a great day and or night whenever you're watching this, whatever. I'll see you next time.